Guys, we officially have a big baseball news story to talk about. We have the beef, and I'm not talking Arby's. Kris Bryant and Yadier Molina are going at it right now. Well, not really Kris Bryant. Like, he said something, and then Yadier Molina kind of reacted to it, but it's juicy. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another baseball video, and before I show you guys the beef between Kris Bryant and Yadier Molina, I have to just do one thing. I got a new puppy. So this is Thanos, so I just wanted to have him part of a video real quick. So if you guys like puppies, if you want me to teach him how to play baseball, let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe we'll do a vlog where we teach him how to catch a baseball. But yeah, here's Thanos. Let's get back to baseball. Good boy. Good boy. You're gonna be so famous. All right, here you go. Here you go. All right, so the puppy is gone. It is now time to just talk about baseball and baseball only, because let's be honest, baseball is the greatest sport in all of the land, but there's only one thing that can add to the dramatics of baseball, and that is beef. I haven't seen beef in quite some time, unless we're talking about the Red Sox and the Yankees, or if anything involving Manny Machado, usually there's beef if we talk about him. But for right now, it's a little different because I've never seen Yadier Molina in beef unless it's on the field, and the same thing with Kris Bryant. Kris Bryant's kind of like the golden boy of Major League Baseball, so I'm curious as to what happened. So if you guys are kind of confused as to what I'm referring to, here's the clip right here.
Did he have the Band-Aid on?
Who would want to play in St. Louis? So boring.
Yeah,
So
right?
boring.
So
I always
boring.
get asked, like, where you like to play, where you not like to play, and ooh, St. Louis is on the place I don't like to play. It is rough.
Isn't that funny, though? The longer you play in the division, the more time you play those teams.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, gosh.
you know, I remember when I was getting traded, and they're like, hey, how about St. Louis? I'm like, zero chance in hell. Nothing.
Yeah.
No way.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Won't even go there as a free agent.
So you guys just saw the clip, all right? So Kris Bryant is at a Cubs convention with the longtime Cubs pitcher Ryan Dempster, and they both kind of agreed that they are not a fan of St. Louis. Now me, kind of crazy to hear, because I feel like St. Louis and Busch Stadium is up at the top of my bucket list for stadiums that I need to visit. So it's really surprising for me to hear these two Major League Baseball players saying that St. Louis is kind of a dump. Now that's one way that we can look at it. They're pretty much calling St. Louis a dump, or they really just mean that St. Louis is boring. So for example, I'm from Las Vegas, and so is Kris Bryant. St. Louis is very, very boring compared to Las Vegas in terms of like the social life. Now I know that Las Vegas does not compare to St. Louis in terms of food, but maybe Kris Bryant is into having fun in terms of going out with his wife or fiance, whatever they are now. I think they just got married. I'm pretty sure that they did. But maybe that's all that he's referring to, is the fact that St. Louis, there's not really much fun to be had. I'm not sure. What did you guys make of this clip? I'm not really too sure what to make of this. In my opinion, like, if I take a step back and if I watch the clip one more time, which I've watched about 10 times now because I really want to kind of hone in as to what Kris Bryant and Ryan Dempster were talking about, to me, as a baseball fan from an outside perspective, it's not a big deal to me. You guys can have an opinion, and Kris Bryant and Ryan Dempster voiced theirs. Freedom of speech. There you go. Now it seems to me the only people that are kind of upset with what Kris Bryant and Dempster said, obviously, is Cardinal fans and Yadier Molina. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you Yadier Molina's Instagram, because yeah, he ain't too happy. As you guys can see by this beautiful image right here, you guys like that expert editing skill. So as you guys can see, Yadier Molina got personally offended by what Kris Bryant said. Not only did he get offended by it, he chose to personally attack Kris Bryant. Now again, I hope you guys understand that I'm just a baseball fan. I am not a Kris Bryant fanboy, although I will say I like Kris Bryant. He's a very nice guy. He's great at baseball. Yeah, Yadier Molina pretty much said that he is both stupid and a loser, and that all-stars, MVPs, anyone that plays professional baseball should respect every single city and not have anything bad to say about anything. You're supposed to have respect. So that's pretty much what Yadier Molina is saying right here. The first comment came from this guy right here. To be honest with you, Cardinals fans, I'm hoping that you don't take offense to this. I have no idea who this pitcher is, but Yadier Molina took a screenshot of that and then reposted it. So the first guy called him stupid as well. Now Kris Bryant, back in high school, he got a 1700 on his SAT. That's not the best grade in the world, but it shows that Kris Bryant is not stupid. Another thing that I really want to drive home is the fact that, yes, I am an Indians fan. As you guys can see right here, I am a die-hard Tribe fan. So the second part to their little dig at Kris Bryant was not only that he was stupid, but he was a loser as well. So yeah, if we go back to the 2016 World Series, I'm pretty sure that Kris Bryant's not a loser.
This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over, and the Cubs have finally won it all.
So in my opinion, I'm sitting back as a baseball fan. What's the point of getting personal with these two guys? All they said was that St. Louis is boring and that if they were a free agent, they would not want to play there. What's so wrong with that? Why would you take personal offense to that? So much so to the point where you are tweeting and Instagramming that they are stupid and a loser. Everyone is allowed to have their own opinion. Now, again, it's freedom of speech. Yadier Molina can respond in any way that he sees fit, but in my opinion, in my humble opinion, because I don't really have any say on the matter, I'm just a kid yelling at his camera in his room, I think that Yadier Molina and all of Cardinals Twitter are a little overreacting. So let me know in the comment section down below, before you dislike the video, before you get your pitchforks out, if you are from the St. Louis area or if you are a St. Louis Cardinals fan. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I picked the Cardinals as my underdog, my dark horse favorite to win the World Series in 2019. I like St. Louis. They're top 5 on my bucket list of places that I really want to visit and watch a baseball game, up there with PNC Park, Yankee Stadium, Fenway Park, Wrigley Field. Busch Stadium is in that top 5, so trust me guys, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. I'm just giving you my opinion on the matter. I think that Yadier Molina and the Cardinals Twitter are overreacting a little bit, but if you guys think that I'm underreacting, let me know in the comment section down below. I guess the one thing that I can say is maybe Kris Bryant is coming from a place where he's not playing well at Busch Stadium, because his lifetime batting average, I did some research on this, okay, Cardinals fans, so I'm trying to play both sides. He hits .228 at Busch Stadium, so maybe it's boring in St. Louis because he doesn't hit very well, and it's the same thing with Ryan Dempster. Ryan Dempster has horrible career statistics at Busch Stadium, so maybe they just got lit up. Maybe St. Louis just reminds them of horrible things in life, so yeah, that's the other side, is you can say that they're just not good in St. Louis, so obviously it's boring, but they weren't very clear about what they meant. All they said that it was boring, and whether that means social life or just the fact that they suck when they play there, it can mean a whole bunch of things. We are not life experts. We cannot dig deep into this. All that we can do is react to what was said, and that's what we're doing right now. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you make of this whole mess? Because we still have some more baseball to talk about. There was a trade that went down, literally breaking news. My phone went off as this video was being made. So there was one more trade, but before we get into that, Kris Bryant versus Yadier Molina and the whole city of St. Louis, what do you guys make of it? To me, not a huge deal, but it's news. Bryce Harper and Machado are refusing to sign, so yay. Also, one more quick little note about Bryce Harper, because I just brought him up in the same breath as Kris Bryant. Kris Bryant also mentioned that Bryce Harper will not be playing for the Cubs, so what do you guys make of that as well? This video has been insane so far. Oh my god. Baseball's crazy.
Down the left field line and deep. Back goes Gardner. That ball's gone.
Breaking news coming out from New York. Sonny Gray, the man that was disgraced in New York. A lot of you Yankees fans out there never gave Sonny Gray a chance. The one thing I want to say is, away from Yankee Stadium, Sonny Gray was actually pretty decent, but he was just traded to the Cincinnati Reds, so honestly, the Cincinnati Reds are kind of looking a little nice if their pitching can stay healthy going into 2019. They already got rid of Matt Harvey, so we'll see how that affects them, because Harvey wasn't the best pitcher for them, but he did hold his own. So if they can stay healthy, if the offense can do what they did last year, I believe that the Reds can build off their success in 2018. Now, I'm going to say air quotations around success, because their pitching wasn't very good, but their offense was really good. Joey Votto, he's not getting any younger, but he's still Joey Votto. The man has not popped up the first base, catcher, or pitcher in his entire career, so that just shows you how good Joey Votto is at hitting. Back in 2013, at 23 years old, Sonny Gray had a 2.67 ERA. The following year, he had a 14-10 record with a 3.80 ERA. In 2015, so in 3 straight years, Sonny Gray was at the top of the American League. In 2015, he had a 4-7 record with a 2.73 ERA. Then he kind of dipped off a little bit in 2016, all the way to a 5.69 ERA. But in 2017, he had a 3.55, so he kind of found himself yet again. But in 2018, at 28 years old, with the New York Yankees, he was 11-9 with a 4.9 ERA. So again, he was not good. But as we can see, Sonny Gray has had some great stretches of baseball in his career. So what's to say that he can't find that again elsewhere of Yankee Stadium? He's done it before. In return, the Yankees are getting a prospect by the name of Shed Long. Now, I don't know too much about this guy. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I looked at his stats. He seems pretty decent. But if you've never heard of him, here are some highlights, because I feel like it's better to show you as opposed to just telling you the stats.
The 1-0 pitch to Long is swung at, pretty well hit to left. Backing up Miller. He turns and looks. It's gone.
I'm going to be real with you guys. This Shed Long seems like he is a poor man's Brandon Phillips. He's young. He was born in 1995, so he's only a year younger than me. But if he works out, man, the Yankees are going to be really good. They have not only one of the better rosters in all of baseball going into 2019, but they have some of the best farm system players as well. Clint Frazier, hopefully he works out because I'm a big fan of him. He came up with the Indians, so if he works out, if Shed Long turns out to be really good as well, the Yankees, they're going to be good for the next 7 to 10 years, and it's going to be great for baseball, because when the New York Yankees are on top of the baseball world, I feel like baseball is better. I don't like the Yankees. I'm not a fan of them, but when they're good, I feel like baseball is just a little bit more dramatic. So guys, that is the news for today. I hope that you did enjoy. We started off with a little feud between Kris Bryant and Yadier Molina. We'll wait to see how Kris Bryant responds. Maybe he apologizes. Maybe there was some miscommunication. Maybe he was just poking fun at them, not really trying to be offensive, but then some people took it as an offense, called him stupid and a loser. And when you're Yadier Molina, you're not a low profile player, so when you speak, it carries some weight. So we'll see how this goes going forward. Also, we saw some Sonny Gray news. He was being traded from the New York Yankees all the way to the Cincinnati Reds in exchange for a prospect named Shed Long. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you slap a like on this video. Again, we are so close to 60,000 subs. Make sure you guys hit that sub button if you want more baseball content and like puppies, because Thanos, he might be in a few other videos. But other than that, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of all of the different things that we talked about today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.